Hey guys, so I get a lot of questions in regards to how I cook my wild pig, my deer, my duck, which is what I'm going to show you tonight, elk, fish, whatever. So I'm creating this YouTube channel to go ahead and show you guys how I do these things. It's a lot easier for me to show you than for me to try to type it out to somebody and explain it. So hopefully this helps. So go ahead and stay tuned. Tonight I'm gonna be cooking one mallard duck. This is two sides, right? You got the leg and the thigh and then the breast. Idaho Mallards, so stay tuned and show you how I do it. Now one of the things that you really want to do is make sure that you pat these pieces of meat dry, okay? These little feathers, you don't really have to worry about them. They'll burn off. Just go ahead and pull off these bigger feathers, push them to the side. Now, I'm not a huge fan cooking with a lot of seasonings, and I'm going to do this really basic. Get yourself some of this coarse salt, okay? Some coarse salt right here. And you're just going to go ahead and take this coarse salt and sprinkle it liberally on the meat. Now, some people like to, like I say, they like to over season it, and that's okay if that's what you like. You do that. That's how you like to do things. But I don't like to use a lot of seasonings, especially on red meat, on beef, deer, elk, and duck. Duck is a fowl. It is like a red meat. You can eat it rare. So that's what we're going to actually do. Just go ahead and pat that in there like so. Okay? Show you what we're doing next. So now you're going to need a couple tablespoons of butter. Okay? Right here like so. People say that to use unsalted. I don't like to use unsalted. I actually use salted. You want a cast iron. It's ready to go. Okay? Good seasoned cast iron. You're going to go ahead and put that right below high heat, okay? Get that thing nice and hot. What I like to do is I like to do a combination. I like to do a couple tablespoons of olive oil and then a couple tablespoons of the butter. Some good fresh rosemary and a garlic clove or two. I got one ready to go, so we're just going to do one. Now you're going to want to take a garlic clove. You can do two, you can do three, whatever. I'm just going to do one real quick, smash it like that. You're going to go ahead and peel it off there. And this is just going to give you some of that extra flavor once you're cooking your meat. Now I'm actually going to make some mixed veggies on the side. I have some zucchini cut up. I also have some broccoli that I cooked last night and some asparagus. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead, cook the zucchini till about 3/4 of the way done. Throw the broccoli and asparagus in to heat it up, and then I have some white rice that I made also last night, and I'm just going to incorporate that into the dish. All right, guys. So this cast iron, as you can see, is starting to smoke. You can turn the heat down a little bit. Take your olive oil, go ahead and put it in there. Okay, maybe a tablespoon or so, and then you're just going to spread that olive oil around so it's well distributed on the pan. Skin side down, guys. And you can, normally you're supposed to lay it across like that. So I'm going to go ahead and add my butter in now. Like I said, half now and then half later. Go ahead and get that in here. Okay. You guys know about Kinder's. It is very good. I like it on my veggies, some of my meats when I'm cooking pork and stuff like that. It is very good, a very good seasoning. I highly suggest you guys trying it out. So one of the things we're going to do right now is go ahead and actually flip this duck and see what we're going for. See that? That's what you want right there. That's what you want. And go ahead and you're just going to take that duck and flip it over. Just like so. Okay? Like I said, remember we're going for a rare. So now here's the thing. A lot of people complain about duck being dry. Well, That's because you're overcooking it, or whoever cooked it for you, it's overcooked. This is not going to be the case. You'll see. Alright guys, now we're going to go ahead and take the rest of that butter. We're going to go ahead and just put it on in there with the duck. Let it mix around real good. We're going to take that garlic clove, right? We're going to put that in there. Then we're going to take this rosemary that I got right here, this fresh rosemary. We're going to put that in there, okay? Let that cook. Get in there nice and good. And then you're just going to baste it just like you would a steak. Right? Get yourself a tablespoon. You're just going to eat those juices and baste it on that duck, guys. Now, as far as timing goes, you know, people ask how long on each side. It's not rocket science, right? I don't know how long it's been, maybe 3 minutes on each side. You know, you can do it at sight, you can do it to feel. 3.5 minutes on each side if you have bone in there. If you're cooking just duck breast, I'd go 3 minutes on each side. Alright guys, we're going to go ahead and pull it off the heat there. Now, I'm going to go ahead and take this duck, lay it just like that, skin side up. There we go, just like that. Now, go ahead and take your juices that you have. If you want, you don't have to. You can pour it on there just like that. Okay? Leave some in there. Take some of this rosemary if you want and rub it on there like so. Okay. Let that rest. Alright folks, he's been resting a few minutes. I want to eat. I've been at the gym, so I'm going to go ahead and cut this up. Go ahead and take a look and see what it looks like here. That is perfect. See that? That right there is how you want it. Maybe, you know, in my honest opinion, that's a little overcooked for my liking, but most people would like that, right? And I'm just going to go ahead and cut this up. I'm going to cut this up just to show you. I'm not going to cut that one up. I'm going to eat that one on my plate just like that. Cut it up on my plate. I'm just going to go ahead and plate these pieces right here, just like this. I'm going to go ahead and leave that one whole, just like that. Get that garlic. Alright guys, here is the final product. We have the Idaho Mallard duck. As you can see, this is medium rare. And we're going to go ahead and taste this for you, and then I'm going to eat my dinner. Nice medium rare piece. Fortunately, it's not as rare as I would like it. Actually, you know what? Let me show you a different piece. There we go. It's a little more rare, right? I'm telling you, give it a try. There's a ton of ways to cook duck. This is one of my favorites.